welcome to the Harris Show. I'm your host, Jamal Radio Raheem. I'm with my sister and co-host, Angie Ange.
What's up?
Welcome to 2022. We took a little bit of a break, a lot of a break. But we just gonna get into this right now. So y'all been living under a rock. Antonio Brown did some Antonio Brown things. If you don't know what he did, here's the video right here. He just walked off his job, said, I ain't doing this no more. So I have two questions. First, what are your thoughts on that? And also, have you ever seen somebody do this at work?
I thought it was funny. I was like, why did he have to take off his clothes to do that? He could have just walked off. But then I was like, and then I kind of was like, damn, Antonio Brown has all been in the news quite heavy these last couple years. But I'm like, I get it. He's like, fuck it. I mean, you're under a contract and we shouldn't be doing that. But I mean, and then I saw that like teams still want to sign him. And I'm like, this is insane. Like he has to know like he's the shit to be able to even do that and know he's still gonna have a job. Like that's crazy. But I've never seen someone quit like that ever. I've never seen someone quit, actually, now that I think about it.
Quit, but well, they didn't quit, they never came. I've seen one person quit, but they would like they gave their 2 weeks and it was all like you can't stay. And they was all like no. And they just never showed up like after the 2 weeks.
At least they gave notice. When I quit Payless, I literally was on my last shift and I was standing there and I was like, I think I want to quit. And I wrote a note and I said, I'm quitting. Left it on the desk. Yeah, it was, I mean, I wasn't professional, but I fucking hated that job.
I don't think there's a profession. Like, I think they don't give you professional courtesy when they fire your ass. So I don't think that people should have to do the 2 weeks anyways. But that's just me. Like, oh yeah, give me 2 weeks before you fire me. Then why don't why don't all do the same courtesy?
Yeah,
it's whatever. But I personally think with the Antonio Brown thing, I think that out of all the shit that he's done, this is what it is that is. Like, this man has sexual assault. This man has domestic abuse. This man has a lot. Trespassing. The fake vaccination card was literally just happened not too long ago.
Oh, that was him too, huh?
Yeah, he has a lot, and it didn't take none of that. Was like, oh, we're gonna get rid of you because he's talented enough. None of that. That's why football, they're pieces of shit. Like, just say like, if you have talent, you can do whatever. Don't give me like, oh, we actually care about women, or oh, we actually care about Black Lives Matter, or oh, we care, because all these people make pledges to these causes, but they ain't never giving no money to these causes. They publicly come out and make a statement, but they don't give the money. There's been a whole history of stuff like that. So I think that they're pieces of shit organizations for giving him a chance. Because if they really care about people, and they really care about women in particular, they would have never hired him to begin with.
Yeah. I mean, the NFL is full of abusers, and
I think sports in general is full of men and women too, mind you. A few of people who, it's just like the real world.
Yeah.
So the real world has this. Why wouldn't sports have this?
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
yeah, it's wild. But I was just like, I saw it and I was like, this is crazy. Also, like these NFL players need to go ahead and like go through some mental checks.
oh yeah,
because they're fucking crazy and they need something.
I mean, when you literally every play you're running into some.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they need to get checked out because
it's not a that's not a sane person who's like, yeah, I want to play a sport where I literally run into you
get my head bashed in
every play.
Yeah,
There's nothing sane about that. Like that's the only sport like that too. That's the only sport that you're like, why are we doing this? Basketball makes sense, soccer makes sense, tennis makes sense. Football, you're like, yo, you're literally causing a car crash every play.
Yeah, but if niggas like switched over to flag football, it wouldn't be as entertaining.
I don't think football is as entertaining as people think it is. I honestly don't know why I still watch it. Well, but because it's like you just get a routine of watching it, but I don't really love it like that. Like basketball, I can watch JV basketball team and be interested. I can't watch no JV football team and be interested in it. So let us know what y'all think about Antonio Brown.
They need help.
Job. Yeah, and or if you've seen somebody quit their job, I think that's insane that people expect you to give 2 weeks, but I won't ever do that. I quit. Yeah. But speaking of people who are in the news for the wrong reasons, Tristan Thompson.
Oh, it's perfect. Man,
this guy has been in the news for doing what he do, cheating,
doing what he do.
Chloe constantly. He wrote his little message. What are your thoughts? I don't even know how to.
I just was like, enough, Tristan. Enough. Damn. Like, when do you stop? Like, at this, I would prefer him to just not say anything. First of all, he was dragging that girl, like, oh, you're a liar, all this. And turns out he the baby daddy. I'm like, come on. Stop. Stop it. I was just like, it is what it is, man. She's like the apology. I'm like, you could have just talked to her personally. We don't need that online. You done already embarrassed her millions of times. She embarrassed herself too, but it's wild.
I don't know if I should say this.
You don't feel bad for her?
I don't, at all for Khloe Kardashian, because how'd she get Tristan Thompson?
That's true.
His pregnant girl. She was pregnant. He did the same thing to her. So you get him how you look,
Listen.
That's how. But I feel like, why would I feel for her if you keep putting yourself, like, this man has done it like 6 times,
numerous times,
publicly. Meaning he's probably done it way more. Like, publicly he's doing this. So why would I feel for Khloe Kardashian, who has been fat phobic, who has been racist, who has been just a terrible human being? I don't feel for her at all. I don't know if that's a popular thing or unpopular thing.
No, it is. I was just on Twitter and they're like running through, like going ham, and they're like, Jordan's probably somewhere smiling right now. I'm just like,
yeah, I don't feel for her at all. With Tristan, I'm just like, yo, bro, like, just be in a polyamorous relationship.
Just be single, dog.
Be open. Being open, like you clearly can't be with one woman. Like say that.
I was just like,
it's 2022. People are open. People are into all these different things.
But I'm like, what was going on in his mind for him to be denying it, knowing he was over there sleeping with her?
Well, you deny and deny. That's what you're supposed to do. Now,
deny in private. We don't need.
I think that I probably got you pregnant because listen, if you bust inside somebody, you know there's a possibility that you got it pregnant. So I don't know what's up with him. I think he's a clown. I think they're all clowns. Like I think the whole Kardashian family are clowns. Um, I just think that it's just weird that like people actually feel sorry for her.
I always feel for women who get publicly embarrassed. So,
I mean, I don't feel for people, women or men, who put themselves in situations like this constantly. Like at a point, I'm like, all right, I don't feel sorry for you no more.
No, I know. I'm like, the first time it happened, I was like, dang. But now I'm like, bro.
Her in particular, I'm like, you literally have shitted on people the whole time. And you took him back and all this stuff. You did this to yourself. Like nobody feels sorry for you. And you did this to another woman. So
I was just Tristan. How many? I don't know how many kids does he have now. What's that total of?
Shit, let me look it up. I don't know.
Because I'm like, did he have another? He had one before.
He probably got like 5 kids. Let's see.
3.
So 3.
Oh, they're not counting one for sure.
Yes, it's 3. That don't seem right.
No. But low.
But yeah, I don't really care about Chloe, so let's move on.
It's just crazy though, because this is why I say like I'm glad I'm not in the public light, because this is like, I mean, every day females are going through this quite often. It's just not, publicized. So for her to have to
get like that's her, but she literally like, I don't want to say did this to herself, but like if you got the man like this in a very public, oh, he left his baby mama for me.
Yeah.
You got to think like if he can do that to her, he can do that to you.
Yeah, that's true.
And she way better than you. So not to be like,
that's not the point.
If he would do it to her, he would do it to you.
Yeah.
And man, he got a type. Hey, like I'm like, man, do you like?
Yeah. It's weird.
This ain't on the thing, but like, there's the podcast. Did you see that shit? The Fit in Fresh. Trash. Trash.
I didn't even want to bring it up because I didn't want to stir some emotions. I'm trying to have positive. I will say it's always a certain type of niggas who be saying stupid shit like that. And I'm just like, I can't keep letting that cause a reaction. Okay. I'm like, Angela, these niggas are gonna be dumb.
I know there's Black women who say they don't date Black men. Like I know that's out there, right? But I have never heard on a public platform, like a podcast. Like I know Black women who said that. Let me not act like I don't know them. But like I've never heard this many podcasts of Black men are like, I don't date Black women. This is why they're this, they're that. I'm like, yo, what?
I don't like the whole categorization.
I can't keep defending us.
On my nerves.
I can't. I'm like, look, I'm not going to defend all Black men no more. I'll wave the flag. I'll defend the ones I know who are good. I surrender. I quit. I can't anymore because
it's crazy.
It's sad. He literally said, before we move along, he literally said, I don't date, me and Fresh don't like the dark-skinned women, the Shanikas and stuff like that. And
that's so ignorant.
And the same thing talking about their ghetto and stuff like that. Knowing that every race copies Black women, but we're not gonna talk about that. And also, in the same breath, gonna say this is my preference. My preference, by your preference is not to date Black women. You can have a preference. Like I like fries over waffle fries. That's a preference.
But you're not over here bashing waffle fries.
Yeah, I'm not saying waffle fries are trash. Waffle fries are disgusting. I would never date a waffle fry. And if you like waffle fries, you need to examine yourself. That's no. Who would say something like that? Like he's a trash. They're trash. And the fact that there's people who think like that, and not only that, podcasts like that get popular because of that.
One of them aren't even black, right?
I don't know.
What is he? I don't
He looked like he looked like he. I don't want it now.
Never mind.
I was about to get canceled.
Shake it off. Anyways, it's ignorant as fuck.
All right. We're gonna move along to something fun. Would you rather? I ain't look up no would you rather questions. I ain't gonna hold you on that one.
Okay, wait, I have questions from I found my old notebook, my first when I was starting out, take a sip. I have some random ass questions. They're not would you rather, but I could give you.
All right, give me them random ones.
Give you 2 random ones. Okay. Let's see. I asked you this when we first saw it. Would you rather go back in time or go into the future?
That's pretty easy. I would never. Why would you go back in time? We're black.
No, in your life, Jamal, not.
Oh.
Not.
I probably would go back in time. And yeah, I would probably do college different. I'll probably knock down a few more things.
For teens.
a couple of girls would have got knocked down that I just was all like, I want to be in the room.
But aren't you like scared of like the butterfly effect?
No.
Of like fucking something up in your past and it would like completely change your whole life?
What is it gonna change? My life isn't like it's not like I'm living luxury right now. I'm living check to check like every other American. I'll probably try to change something like, Bitcoin. I'll invest in something like, I don't know. I'd rather go back than, I don't want to know my future because I would try to change something. Like especially if I know like when I'm gonna die or something, I would try to change.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I don't want to know that.
True. I think I'd go back in my past too.
There's some things I want to relive. Too. I want to relive certain things. Like I want to relive like a grad night. That was cool. I want to relive. I don't want to relive certain things, but certain things.
Like my best moments, I would love to relive those.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this one. So you saw Black Mirror, right?
Yes.
Did I ask you this question already?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. The pig episode.
You asked me this question before.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so I'll just ask this one. What Marvel hero, superhero's life would you want, and why?
That's a tough one.
I know.
They all got some pretty shitty backstories.
They all. That's some pros and cons with it.
I wouldn't want to be Iron Man because that means both of your parents die. Captain American, everything that's enough.
Yeah, you can't even be that. Just skip.
A soldier, me? No. Probably T'Challa, I guess.
Oh, Black Panther.
Yeah,
I mean, his dad died too.
His dad died, but he became like the king.
True.
And all them black women.
True.
And they got vibranium or whatever. They got everything.
That's true. Damn, I forgot about Black Panther.
Probably him. Take him out because I think he's the obvious one. Will probably be Spider-Man. It'll probably be Spider-Man.
That's a good one.
What about you?
I low-key said Iron Man. Because his life is pretty good. I mean, yeah, his mama and daddy died. That's unfortunate.
Got murdered and you know who murdered them.
Yeah, I know.
One of your homies is defending him.
But like before Civil War, before finding all that shit out, I would take Iron Man's life for sure. Because he's like rich and he got all that cool shit.
I'm gonna ask that question at work today.
It's a good question.
Yeah. There's a couple would you rather that I want to ask, but they need alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Alcohol needs to be involved because I want people's real answers, not like you have time to actually think about it and be PG
Yeah.
and no. But we're gonna finish this episode with what do you want to happen in 2022? So this is a big question. You could give like, how about give one entertainment, personal, and then yeah.
Okay, so entertainment, I really, really, really want to I think I just want to tap more into my creative side. I feel like I've been like holding myself back a little bit because I'm like scared of like how it's going to be perceived. So I guess like just be more open and vulnerable with that. Personal, shoot. I'm trying to get my life together. Like I need to start eating right. I gotta really cut off this red meat. It's killing me. It's like fucking me up. I'm not even gonna say healthy though, because healthy-ish, healthy adjacent, I guess. And just to really get more active, because I start school again and those stairs be having me out of breath. So I need to get in shape and I just want to be a little more happier. I mean, I'm happy now, but I mean, you could always be happier.
Yeah.
I just want to tap in. I feel like there's so much more I could do. I just want to tap into that. Yeah.
I mean, when I meant entertainment, I meant like entertainment, like Beyonce dropping an album.
Oh.
Personal would have been yeah, but whatever. Your answer is fine. I ain't gonna yeah.
I would love for Beyonce to drop an album. I don't think she's gonna do it in 2022 though. Got so much more time to wait.
Entertainment wise, I want a Kendrick Lamar album. We got everybody. We got J. Cole.
I get it.
I want a Rhapsody album too, but I feel like that's more she's doing bigger things. But a Kendrick album, we need that. Personally, just grow more, get healthier. I'm not eating bad right now. Granted, it's what 6 days in a year. But I'm trying to do like, what is this? I don't want to call it vegan or vegetarian. It's like semi-vegetarian. I eat meat once a week. It's usually a Friday because I don't like cooking on Fridays, or I don't like figuring out what healthy stuff I got to eat on Fridays. It's easier to do that way. Could easily put some wings in the air fryer.
Yeah.
But that grow the channel. I want to buy merch. The goal by the end of this year is to sell merch. Or just get merch and give it away to people, because I don't really care about selling it and making money. I'm not in this for money.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, to get better, to be, growth. I've already feel like I've grown so much in this last year. So it's crazy. I'm interested to see how the world is going to be this year.
I want COVID to like go away.
How do I want COVID to fucking
like I was 27 when COVID started. I'm about to be 30.
I know.
That is insane. Like COVID has been here forever. Like it's not like COVID is a new thing. It just needs to go away. I hate it.
So extreme. There's so many people I know now. Literally last year, I probably could one or two people I knew who had COVID. This time around, I know so many people with COVID. I'm like, God damn, it's coming for everybody.
Yeah, I know a couple people who got COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what I learned though? I learned certain people's views and why I can't rock with them like that no more. That's what 2020, 2021 has showed me. Some people's views, you really can't just be rocking with everybody. Everybody ain't who they say they are when it comes down to it. Some people, I just can't rock with them no more. Yeah. They have other stuff like, Like I ain't rocking with their views and some of that, like anti-vax, anti-mask.
Yeah.
Like,
Changes your perspective. Like, ugh.
I hate it when people think I like agree with them, because I said I don't know who it was. I know that I don't want to say who it was. I was talking to somebody and I was like, man, I'm tired of wearing these masks. And then they was like, yeah, man, they just need to get over it. Like, let us be.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, whoa.
No, you can't even make a statement like that, because that, yeah.
I'm like, I was like, nah. I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm tired of COVID, but it keeps us safe. And they was like, does it? And I said, yeah, we're done. We're done here. We're done here. We're not having this conversation. You are anti. I just don't understand. Like, I know some people, they use religion, which, okay. I know some people have these views on getting vaccinated. Okay. But what I'm not going to do is, at least I'm not going to say I'm not going to do. What I'm going to try not to do is engage in conversation with people who are like anti-vax, anti-mask. I'm just not going to engage in that conversation. You're not, it's been 2 years. You're not changing anybody's view on it. At the end of the day.
No.
You can't change
that. That's what I've learned to come to terms with. I'm not gonna change anyone's.
Like some people have these ignorant ass reasons why, like, oh, you're gonna grow a third ball, like type of stuff, and it's like, yo, vaccinations have been around forever. You've had to get the flu shot. You had to get all these things. Why is it with COVID you don't think you need to get it?
Fucking idiots. I be trying not to call people that. I'm trying so hard not to call people that. That's what it is. Like, bro, miss me with all that.
It's like, yeah, okay. You don't want to get vaccinated because you don't know what it's in it. What's in your food that you're eating? The same people who be like there's only a few people that I know that I'm like, you're not getting vaccinated, but you're also one of the safest people out here. Like, I'm not worried about you. But there's some people I'm like, you're not getting vaccinated and you out here raw dogging, you got like 7 kids. You out here being reckless with your life. Like, you get out of here.
The one thing I will say, like, I really hate about COVID, because every time I get like a little sniffle or something, I'm like, damn, is it COVID? I don't even remember what being normal sick like feels like, because I get so paranoid. I'm like, damn, I got COVID, like, fuck. And it just be like a cold.
Yeah, I don't get sick. So if I get sick, I'm gonna be like, fuck, I think I got COVID. Like, I'm immediately gonna think that.
Yeah.
And people think, oh, but you're vaccinated. Dude, you niggas are stupid. Like, if you think that being vaccinated means you're immune to something, you're stupid.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. Do you still get the flu?
Stupid.
You can
see, I said I was gonna stop already.
You can still get a baby when you wear a condom.
Stupid. It's cool. It's whatever.
We gotta put this positive. I don't want to talk about you dumbass COVID people, anti-vax, anti-mask.
No, let's just, we made it to 2022. Thank you, God.
Thank you, Jamal, because I made it.
Okay.
But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for putting up with my horrible camera quality. We gotta do better. That's why I need better in 2022. A better camera. But thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. Until next time, peace out, y'all.